up everybody, Magpie Gaming here bringing you another Battlegrounds video. Now last week we had a little update to the game and we was told at the time that this would be the last live update and that there would be no more going forward. They would look to fix any of the current bugs and put them into the PC 1.0 build, and that would be it for updates. But we're about to get another one this week and I'm going to go into that in a minute. But first of all, we've got some more information on the test servers and the jumping and vaulting mechanics that are going to be coming to those. And what they've said is they are looking to run the PC 1.0 version of the game in early November, and they're going to be running this for a minimum of 3 days to get some extensive testing done on the vaulting and climbing mechanics. And this 3 days will just be the first round. There will be 3 overall rounds of testing to last 3 days each, and then afterwards there will be an announcement as to whether they will need to do more or that will be it and they've done all the testing that we'll need to do. Next up, it says that the development team has been working very hard to push for the final release of the game, and what they've said is that any current bugs that are present in the live servers right now will most likely be ironed out for the PC 1.0 build. So this week's patch is going to be the last one. After this, you will expect a massive raft of bugs to be crushed once we get the official version of the game. And they've also said that they've been paying close attention to the bug reports that they've been getting and the feedback that they get from the community, and they've said that a lot of the bugs that have been noticed now have already been fixed for the final build, but they've asked people to be patient, and basically once they start to do these live server tests of the final version, the actual fixes and the bug fixes will come pretty thick and fast, and they won't always be able to keep everybody up to date. But once the actual final release comes out, then of course we will have a massive patch note to go through, I think. So like last week, we had the roadmap, and this is just giving us further information on what's going to be coming over the next few months. I think obviously this rest of October is going to be a little bit quiet, and then we're going to have the new version tested on the test server in November, so I'm looking forward to that. There's me sat here thinking, wow, November, ages away, and no it isn't. It really isn't. Just this year is flying by. So next up, we've got the early access week 31 patch notes. So for gameplay, we have increased the blue zone DOT, damage over time, and for bug fixes, we've resolved a bug where bullets would sometimes ignore armor. So these are 2 pretty big things. Now these are the only 2 things that are going to be updated in the game this week, and then that is it as far as I know until we get the final version. But the first one, increased the blue zone damage. Now this is for the mid to the end of the game. Your actual damage from the blue zone will increase now, and I think this is to try and stop people that are constantly healing and boosting and staying just outside of the circle and catching people that like to skirt the edge of the circle as it closes in. I'm sure anybody that plays the game has always ended up being shot by somebody and thinking, how the hell are they still alive? Where the hell did they come from? You know, why are they in the blue zone? But if you've got the meds and you've got the boosters, it can be done. So hopefully this will start to mitigate that a little bit, and it will push people back into the play zone. And that's the overall idea, is to get everybody in the play zone and fighting rather than people skirting around the edges and picking people off. So I'd be interested to know how other people feel about that. Me personally, yes, I've witnessed people doing it and I've had it done to me, people hanging around in the blue zone, picking you off, but to be fair, it doesn't bother me too much. But I suppose now you won't be having to wonder, you know, is there somebody over there? You know, you can ignore the blue zone really and just concentrate on the open area of play. So, but yeah, I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. And the other one, bullets would sometimes ignore armour. How often have they been ignoring armour? You know, is this been a massive problem, or is it just been a small one? They don't really go into any detail on it, so I'm assuming that it might just be a small one. I mean, if it's been ignoring armor quite a bit, then obviously the stats of the game could be pretty skewed right now. But like I say, they don't give any information on that, so those are just the 2 things that they go into. And the last thing I'm going to talk about today is cheats within PUBG. Now, we all know that it has anti-cheat technology on, and this is run by a company called Battlegrounds, and they scan the servers looking for cheats daily and ban quite a lot daily. And just over a week ago, they hit a day where they actually banned over 20,000 people in one day. They say that the average ban rate is around between 6 to 13,000 daily, and so far they have blocked 322,000 people from playing the game. So that's a massive amount of cheats to get in blocked. Now they do say that this is mainly in China, where a lot of these cheats are originating from, and a lot of banned players are in China. So it seems like China really does have a problem with cheats within this game. But of course, it's not going to be just China, it's going to be other regions points as well. But it's good to know that these players are getting banned. There's no reason to cheat in the game. You play the game to enjoy it. If you're cheating, you know, you're just taking the piss really, and you don't really belong in the game. So I'm glad that they're banning people. Like I say, that's a massive amount of people to have been banned so far. But good on them. I hope they keep it up. And that's all the news I've got for you on PUBG today. I've got some more playthrough videos to come. I'm getting slow editing them though. I haven't had time recently. But there will be more coming out over the next few weeks. So stay tuned for those. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.